motherfucker. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
To Armadillo! Godspeed! What have we stopped for? I'm losing a lot of blood here. What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Excuse me?
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend.
The Bollard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are.
Word sure travels fast around here.
I'm a man with many connections. Spare my life, I beg of you. I'll reward you well.
I'm trying to save your life, you old fool. But keep annoying me and maybe I'll change my mind.
Please, must keep moving. You're killing me. Get back on the damn road. Sleepy, very sleepy.
What the hell happened to you?
The closest doctor is in Armadillo.
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits, hoodlums, the scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die.
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies.
You do now.
I give so much and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. My God, they've come back to finish me off.
That should slow you down.
There's no time to lose. We must hurry. Oh, look out! I implore you to please stay on the road. This is getting worse. I hear harps! My God, it's beautiful! I wouldn't put that gun away just yet, sir! I knew you'd come!
What?
I knew this wasn't my time. He has a greater purpose for me.
You're delirious or plain dumb, friend.
Fate brought you to my aid. Why else are you helping me? There's him! Head for Armadillo, friend! I knew you'd come!
What?
I knew this wasn't my time. He has a greater purpose for me.
You're delirious or plain dumb, friend.
Fate brought you to my aid. Why else are you helping me?
Look at you. Somebody needed to. I've been in a similar state myself not so long ago.
Perilous times. Perilous times indeed. Give people freedom and they turn into savages soon enough. Good Lord! Those scoundrels once again! For the love of God! I would save some of those bullets for the men trying to kill us! Excellent work, sir. Push on to Armadillo. I trust you won't be offended if I don't talk. They don't appear to be giving up! It's beginning to really hurt! Is that Armadillo? Come on, hurry! I'm fading fast! I embrace you.
For Christ's sake, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Take me into your arms.
You need more than a doctor, my friend. We're here. Stay with me.
Where the devil are we?
Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
interest rates are very low. I whipped that boy till he cried for his mama.
My goodness. Bye, them.
Try and behave yourself now. I hear there was a big shootout. All the same. They just want armadillo.
Just finished helping a patient.
That giant lion out at Hennigan's Stead is being
How are you,
protected by the
Fred?
local ingrate.
I'm selling some good tonic.
But your
I need
brother.
'em. Be well. Come by anytime.
I'm going to create
Howdy,
an
mister.
ultra-plush casket from my ranch. An
I'll
Excelsior
just take care of
blood.
that for you. Thank you for your business.
Marshal Johnson.
Well, howdy.
Always a useful. That place is full of
Didn't I tell you about that last week?
Heard there's a fortune planted at Rio Lobo.
Hello.
Woo-wee! I ain't had a decent crop in years, but looking at you, I feel something.
Such a foolish thing to say. There mustn't be any blood left in your brain at all.
I got so drunk I done soiled my britches. Clean it.
Howdy.
Now, are you gonna play nice?
Excuse me, I must be extricating myself from these proceedings.
People in Armadillo know not to fuck with me.
Great Scott! Jesus! Yeehaw! Sinner!
Poor fucker!
If Drew McFarlane doesn't move with the times, he's gonna lose that rank.
Well, hello.
I'm nothing to you, am I?
I hear Nate Johnson's more crooked.
I heard a new settler was hurting for tall and he fell right in a 4-day jam.
Get that information off the wire service.
There'd be outlaws down there in them caves.
That's for sure.
Look out, mister.
That's damn disrespectful.
Set me up. Listen. ¿Cómo está?
Can't wait for the new pocket watch to arrive.
Hello.
That talk came in on the 5:15 train, I'm sure.
How you do?
He told me to take
Run,
Father's
pal.
college fund and use it to buy land out here with him.
Ride over that trail again.
I told him I wasn't buying any land until I found a
Quit your
property.
will wanger. Quit throwing dust.
Seems awfully convenient that they've installed telephones next door to the
Something
property.
odd about that Jeb
You
Murphy.
were raised south middle.
Careful.
Sorry.
Bye, Fred.
Damn, if you ain't cute as hell.
Are you lonely?
Would like to go lie down, but
Stay away from Bill Wilson's gang.
Hey,
There was a shootout every day last week. Did you find any news stories?
I'd love to spend some time with you, cowboy.
I'm afraid I'm married. Hello, ma'am. Howdy, ma'am.
She only with him for the money.
Hello to you, ma'am.
Do you want to make a lady very happy?
I'll go and get to the doctor tomorrow. Innards don't feel right
Believe it
at
or
all.
not, but I
Get
actually
that
would
information
prefer
off the wire, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hey, mister, is there anything of yours you'd like to stick into something of mine?
My mistake, mister.
Watch it.
What is it about this fine
Hola,
body
senora.
that makes men so-
Puta a sus puterías.
Bad batch of stock.
I'm afraid my wife wouldn't appreciate it, ma'am. Watch yourself, miss.
You're pretty clumsy,
Hello,
aren't you?
miss.
Seems awfully
Hello there,
convenient
miss.
to install telephones
You look
next
like
door
you
to the
haven't
brothel.
been pumped for quite
When
a
are we
while.
gonna stop talking and start drinking?
How are you, mister?
How you do?
Did you enjoy that, honey? I did.
Why, hello, my dear. Hey, mister.
Howdy, mister.
I do beg your pardon.
Some men just like
How are
trouble.
you, friend?
What was that for, mister? Hello. Nice to see you.
Back home, the bacon was sweeter than it is out here.
We live in times of great change, and most of them are not for the best.
He said I'm wasting a value.
Loquacious you ain't, friend. I like hearing this particular presentation of diarrhea's verbalis. I must be going. Carry on.
Well, aren't you a naughty boy?
Hope you are well.
Stay away.
Derby's going to be next week.
Fancy a hand?
She knew he was married.
Much obliged.
You ain't scared of cutting
Excuse
them
me,
fingers
mister.
off. Why don't we engage in a
I didn't
contest
mean-
of speed?
Sure. You and me.
You don't say.
Put some money up then.
Let's put
Please
money
don't
on it.
try this at home. I'm a trained professional.
I thought we were trying to do this quickly.
Word is Drew McFarlane half chopped his finger off and kept on playing. Hello to you.
Brand me like a steer.
You'd be in trouble if you cut your trigger finger off, wouldn't you?
Ah, damn it.
I ordered some fancy things for the fall, but they darn
That
well
was
never
too
arrived.
damn slow.
Do you think I care?
You beat me fair and square, partner.
You done diddling yourself? Put them fingers on the table and show me your skill.
How do you do?
Sir, please be more careful.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. Can we stop wasting time and get on with it, please? Let's just go. I don't want to keep Paul waiting. Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going? What exactly are you waiting for? If you don't mind, I'd really like to get moving. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys. You look like a man who's been through the mill.
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
A change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter calf.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things.
If you ask me, it usually takes more strength to stay than to run, Miss McFarland.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
I told him I wasn't buying any land until I found a proper career.
Seems all the railroads these days drum up more and more activity.
It's excellent to see you today.
Howdy, mister.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
Thanks.
Maybe it's time I bought a new buggy, or perhaps a Racker and Sparks Roadster. Those men is getting more bold, getting closer to the borders of town. Come on up.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Son of a bitch! Help! Someone!
You lost your damn mind! A man's pride can make him do crazy things. Christ alive!
I must tell you, a man walked up to me the other day and he said, well, I can't even repeat it.
Get that. This should keep the who's it holding in the entrain.
How do you do?
Hola.
I'm always glad to see you. Okay, let's attach the whatchamacallit to the doohickey.
Ma'am, I will court you good.
Well, hello.
General Ignacio Sanchez is causing a lot of trouble in Mexico.
That's what they're all saying.
Get that. I'm gonna start spinning the thingagummy. Hold your breath.
I've never known a place to live up to its name more than Thieves' Landing.
This may hurt. Oh, who am I kidding? It'll definitely hurt.
Hello. Well, hello.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
You're not gonna get much herding done without a horse. To the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Let's go.
Come on, boys. Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Whoa! All right, let's see if you can herd cows as well as you can charm humanity.
Let's go.
Hello.
Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Stay behind them, Mr. Marston.
Here he comes.
Bien hecho.
You'll be a
Come
ranger.
on,
Sorry.
Pepper.
Yeah.
Ain't that hard, is it?
Yeah.
Come on.
Whoa there.
For now, Marston.
Go.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Let's go.
Sweep back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go.
Control that horse, will ya?
Yeah. Come on. Move it up. Come on.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Come on!
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. That sneaking around and spying and secret missions. It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Right, now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses.
Yeah.
Come on, boy.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There they are! Beauties! Come on, Mr. Marston!
Rope one! We'll bring him down together! Throw that damn rope, Marston!
Now relax!
Hold on, Marston. Don't lose him.
Hold him tight for me!
Now, Marston, rope him! That's it! Now hold on to it!
You're doing
Oh,
fine!
this ain't good!
Show me what you got, boy!
That's it!
Try not
Come
to
on
scoop
in,
it too
cowboy!
much!
Let's see it, boy!
No time!
Take it slow now!
Come on!
That's it!
Come
Don't
on!
give up!
Nearly got you!
Come on, let's go!
Keep at it, Mr. Marston!
Calm down! We're a wild.
Look at that! We'll make a cowboy out of you yet! Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, then. Let's see if you can get another one. Come on! Rope one of them! What are you waiting for?
Let's go!
I'm coming! Don't lose him! He's a frisky one! See what you can do! Hold on to him!
Relax now! Nearly there! I got you! You're mine now! all right. See? We're friends now.
Look at that! You're a natural. Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch. Come on, boys.
Come on.
Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's rope another one. You got one! Hold on to him!
I got you now.
That's it! Lean with him!
Relax.
You'll have this in no time!
Almost got you.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston!
Come on, come on, come on.
That's it! Don't give up!
Relax now. Nearly there.
You're doing fine! You got him eating out of your hand! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Let's go.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural in busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day, if you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
Yeah. You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there. Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your sight.
I'll see you there, miss.
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there. For them.
Right you are, miss. Come on. Yeah. Move! Come on! Easy.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallions are getting away! Chase them down and bring them back.
Let's go.
Go on! Don't let them get away!
Let's go. It's all right. Almost got you. Oh, damn! Come on, baby. Calm down. Easy there. That's it. Calm yourself. There. Go.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.